Hey, good morning, everybody. Damn, that fire seems pretty hot right there, didn't it? Well, good morning, good afternoon, good night to some people that are all the way across the seas. You know, Kathy. But yeah, I hope y'all had a good Labor Day yesterday. And I noticed that some people got it confused and thought it was Memorial Day. Nigga, it's September, not May. Get your shit together, folks. But anyways, man, today's show is featuring a lot of crazy ass stories. And one of the stories happened to have happened yesterday on a day that everybody should have been just chilling, barbecuing, enjoying your family, you know, working class people, having a good day off, getting mad at people who don't have a job that's celebrating Labor Day. But outside of that, there were 4 people shot on a train in Chicago. Yeah, I know, no news there, right? But it's the area of Chicago that it happened in. And that these people was actually asleep when they got shot. What kind of shit is that? Then we're going to move on over to another story, man, that a man was just done with life. And in the midst of taking his own life, he took somebody else with him. How the fuck did that happen? And it was an accident. Stay tuned for that one. Then we also got more Johnny Buns and Lil Ray Rays out here shooting each other. But this time, the parents are the ones that got in trouble for Ray Ray and Johnny Buns shooting each other. How did that happen? Stay tuned for that shit. Then we're going to take a little break from the news story that's been possibly passed around through mainstream media. Then we're going to check out some ghetto activity. Ghetto activity like a motherfucker. I mean, these girls got to fighting at a Chipotle, I believe it was. A Chipotle fight. Behind the counter. You gonna really trip out on that fight right there because I thought old girl played linebacker for somebody. Watch. Then there was this other video, not as ghetto, but it was like, karma got your ass that fast. Out at a Trump rally. And we know how these rallies, you know, for Trump and shit, see niggas try to shoot his ass, but this time somebody was getting mad at somebody, spit on his Trump flag, and tried to take off. But in the midst of him taking off, the nigga ran right into a pole. Seriously. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some of these stories, folks. Also, before we jump into these videos, I want to address some shit that I read in the comments, because I do read comments. I do read comments and I most times reply, but this comment stuck out to me. Somebody said, hey man, like I love your news videos, but your grammar and some other shit he said was not right. Well, motherfucker, who said that this was an English class? I don't give a fuck about how my grammar sounds while I'm talking about this shit. It's intended to not sound as proper, like, hey, yeah, today's news, folks, we're out here in Chicago suburbs where some people were shot while they were sleeping on a train. Nah, I'm not going to talk like that. My shit going to come off as, hey, I saw this story. 4 niggas would sleep on a train and some crazy ass motherfucker named Johnny Buns shot him. So, if you're not looking for the news to be told to you that way, get the fuck off my channel. But subscribe first.
A tragic ending for the woman who was hit by a man who jumped from a freeway overpass in Sylmar earlier this month. Her heartbroken family tells us after weeks in the hospital, she died of her injuries. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo joining us now with a look at how she's being remembered tonight. Tim?
And Mark, that family is still very much in shock after all this happened. They truly can't believe it. Her family, though, says she was that kind of super grandma and mom, the person that was everywhere all the time, always helping with the cooking, babysitting, really doing it all. Tonight, her absence, though, was palpable at her home as her family gathered to remember her and comfort each other after the unthinkable happened. A heartbroken husband surrounded by family and friends at his home in Ontario. Much needed company and support after losing his wife of 35 years.
He feels that when everybody leaves, he'll feel it.
Margarita Novella Galindo, a mother of 3, was always by her family's side at amusement parks during the holidays and while watching her 7 grandkids. Earlier this month, she was in the passenger seat next to her husband, Florencio, heading out of town for the weekend. They were on the 210 in Sylmar when a man, in an effort to take his own life, jumped off a bridge over the freeway and went through their windshield. Florencio was okay and immediately called his son.
Once he told me that ambulances were on their way and pulled over to the side that he can't open the doors, that's when I knew it was serious.
Margarita was seriously hurt and remained in the ICU for weeks, only succumbing to her injuries a few days ago, leaving her family overwhelmed with emotions and what-ifs.
What if she would have stopped and got gas, or what if she would have stopped to get water?
It could have just been 2 seconds off, 2 inches away. My mom would have been fine.
For her husband, there's now a void that'll never be filled.
He has no words.
The 3 adult children, who mostly called on their mom to help with the grandkids, are now taking care of their dad.
The hospital, he wouldn't eat. So I didn't ask him, like, are you hungry? Like, you're gonna eat.
A family stricken by sadness and frustration. But for this grieving husband, there's also compassion for the man who killed the love of his life while taking his own life.
No sé qué problemas haya traído para hacer eso, ¿verdad? Pero
He doesn't know what problems he might have had to commit suicide, but he doesn't have any resentment.
Truly heartbreaking for that entire family. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral and burial costs. If you do want to donate, we have included a link on our website. It's already raised more than $7,500 for the Galindo family.
Wow, wow, wow. Now that shit right there is very sad and unfortunate, bro. Who the hell would think that they would get took off this earth in this kind of way? Like, this crazy motherfucker was already one that end his life. He ended up taking somebody else with him. Like, it was almost like a murder suicide type situation in a way. They said the nigga jumped off the freeway overpass and landed. He went through the windshield. What the fuck? Went through the windshield. Now I just want to know, like, how did she end up getting so injured and the other dude didn't? Her husband, he didn't. Like, they both was in the car and in the front, I would assume. So, like, how was he okay and she ended up getting hurt so bad that she ended up in the hospital? Because they said before she passed, she was in the hospital for weeks. They also brought up how she was the rock of the whole family. She did everything. You know, she was there for all holidays, even at amusement parks, riding the crazy ass roller coasters now. So they said. Then it also said she had 7 grandkids who she was always babysitting. Now, I'm pretty sure the daughters them definitely gonna miss the babysitter. They can't go out clubbing, they can't go do none of that shit no more. Cause granddad damn sure ain't finna be watching. It's a very sad thing that happened, trust me. But granddad ain't watching them kids, just saying. It was real sad though how they started bringing up like, oh, what if she would have got gas? What if she would have like drove shit 25 miles per hour instead of 30 that had got there as he decided to jump? You know, there's always what ifs on all deaths, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what if the husband was driving? I mean, I wonder what would have happened if he would have got more injured than he did that day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm sorry for them. And I'm sorry to have brought y'all this story late because, as you heard at the end of that news video, they got a GoFundMe up, which is probably over by now, unless they still just collecting. But it didn't seem like they had problems collecting money at all. Thank God. On to the next one.
Martin are out on bond and due in court on September 3rd. For your news leader in Raleigh, I'm Alan Self, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now you see the problem with that situation right there. I feel like that relative, who gun it really was, tried to deny the shit, but they the ones that sit there and think it's cool and funny to let little kids do shit that they shouldn't be doing. Like, he possibly didn't think that the gun was loaded, even though gun safety, you always have to treat a firearm as if it's loaded. You don't fuck around and play around with a firearm, bro. Let alone let some kids play with it. This is not a cap gun you got off the damn ice cream truck. You saw him sitting there, the 10-year-old playing with the gun, and pointed at his 12-year-old, I don't know, cousin, whoever the fuck it was, leg and fire off. I know you were scared when you heard that shit go off. Like, oh Lord, I'm in trouble. But it's good to see that they at least did arrest the grown-ups for being idiots and allowing the kids to play with the gun. I don't think it's the kid's fault for shooting his friend, relative, whatever it was. I don't blame the kid in this situation. I don't think this is a Lil Ray Ray or a Johnny Bun situation. Nah, I don't think so. Not after I heard the whole story. This is not Lil Ray Ray. This is just Ray. He has not made it into the hood life to be called Ray Ray yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, when all his little homies find out that he actually did shoot somebody before at 10 years old, they may be calling him Ray Ray pretty soon. But they said that the adults that they arrested for this shit is out on bond. I guess they had money to get out. Fuck it. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so like I told y'all, we're gonna dibble dabble into some ghetto activity out here in the world, right? So let's jump into this Chipotle football match.
Oh shit!
Bro, I know this is the video and it's a premiere, unless it's after the premiere day, but we gonna watch that shit one more time.
Oh shit!
Again.
Oh shit!
Wait, let me see that again, man. I didn't get a good look at that.
Oh shit!
Man, we got Tawanda and Tangerine out here tripping like a motherfucker in a Chipotle. I really wish there was a real news story behind this situation here, so I can understand why the fuck was they fighting. But Lord, have mercy. I felt bad for the baby that was in the background crying. I mean, it might have been his mama who was the goddamn linebacker back there. He didn't know if she was back there getting burnt by grease or if she was going to be the new meat that they were serving. Tangerine and Tawanda, I'm going to have to give that fight right there to Tawanda. And she ran your ass down there through the wall. Just saying.
You lost. Nice thing you know it didn't. You lost. Stupid asshole.
Damn! Straight to the fucking pole, bro.
That's what you get, bro. All that hate. 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 Look what it gives you, man.
All that hate.
See what that does for you.
It's unfortunate that it happened, but
Why did you miss that?
man, that is. Oh, and now you got the cops here. Oh man. Yeah, he spit on the guy.
I know. He stepped on it. You know, I was the one paying attention. You know what I mean?
Tell me you got all that. I did.
You did?
I did.
Can you send it to him and then he crashes?
I mean, come on. If we saw Tawanda run Tangerine through the wall more than once, did y'all think I wasn't going to watch that shit again?
You lost. Nice thing you know it didn't. You lost. Stupid asshole.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Stupid asshole.
Look at this.
Lost. Stupid asshole.
See, this is exactly why I don't fuck with none of these rallies. Because people, they don't respect who the fuck you like. They just like, you like that motherfucker? I hate you as a human being. I want to do anything to harm you. It's just what it seems like with these people, bro. You like one side, or you like the other side, you against everybody, it seems like, bro. Like somebody tried to hound me for calling Koala Harris. Oh, you must be a Trump and you calling her a koala. Bruh, come on. This heifer literally said she washed greens in a goddamn bathtub. I ain't never heard of that shit before. And I guarantee you, there's gonna be some people that come out that just try to act like they sticking up for her and make it seem like they done it themselves before. And if you're telling to prove it, show me that you actually washing your collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens in a damn tub where everybody done washed their nasty asses at. Let me know. Let me guess. You sterilize the tub before you put the greens in there. You boil the tub before you put the greens in there to make sure it wasn't no more fucking makes no sense. But anyways, we're not talking about Kamala Harris. I'm talking about rallies in general. Whether it be a Trump rally or a goddamn now Kamala Harris rally, all of these motherfuckers gonna be getting out of control, and you're gonna have people like that showing up to do dumb shit. But if you don't support this person who's having a rally, why the fuck go? Why even go? You're only going so you can just cause chaos. Just leave it alone. You know what I mean? But let's move on to the next one.
Now look there over the Windy City skyline. It has to do, though, with crime on this Labor Day. 4 people were fatally shot on the CTA Blue Line train this morning. Now, for more on what happened, we're going out to our friend there at Fox 32 in Chicago, reporter Nate Rogers with the details. He joins me. Nate, thanks for being with us, especially on this Labor Day. What exactly all went down there this morning?
Yeah, Andrew, well, good evening to you and to your viewers at home. I tell you, truly a tragic day here in Chicago. Authorities calling this incident heinous. We have learned over the last couple of hours from multiple sources that detectives are working to determine if this was a random act by a gunman who apparently shot and killed 4 people while they were on a CTA Blue Line train here overnight. Those 4 people, we're told, were sleeping tonight. The suspected gunman is in custody.
It's a horrible tragedy that 4 people are dead on Labor Day weekend.
Multiple ambulances on scene along with law enforcement from various agencies. It happened around 5:30 a.m. 4 people shot, apparently sleeping on a Blue Line train as it was pulling into the Des Plaines Forest Park Transit Center.
This, obviously is shocking. It is uncommon, to have a mass shooting like this, especially this close to home.
Police say the victims were all passengers seated in 2 different train cars. 3 people were immediately pronounced dead. The 4th person died at a local hospital. The gunman's motive, unknown.
Currently, that suspect is being held in the Forest Park Police Department. And we believe it was only one suspect, one offender.
Authorities say CTA's enhanced technology tracked the suspect after he fled from the Blue Line to a Pink Line train. Forest Park Police, CPD, the CTA, and West Suburban Major Crimes Task Force all collaborating, arresting the suspect in an hour.
I have to be at work at 7, so I would have been right on this train.
The station remained closed much of the day. Police calling it an isolated incident with no threat to the public. Tanasha Baker calls the situation tragic. She rides the Blue Line daily.
The people that just stand out here outside, they just looking for a place to sleep, ain't nowhere else.
And Andrew, at this hour, we're still waiting to learn the names and ages of the victims. So far, the medical examiner's office here has told us that the victims appear to be 3 black men, as well as 1 woman who is white. We also learned from authorities that a gun was recovered at the scene. The Forest Park Police continue to investigate.
Now, the world has to be very, very sad if you can't ride the train in peace. Now, a lot of people in LA for sure done dealt with a whole lot of shit similar to this. Not a mass shooting not a mass shooting on a train, but niggas do shoot on the train. Shooting people and shooting dope. No cap. I literally saw a video the other day. Somebody was smoking a dope on the train next to people and started coughing with a big ass cloud of smoke on the train now. But this here is crazy. These people was sleeping. Now, for one, with all the crazy stuff and crazy people that get on the train, why would you even fall asleep? I have a hard time falling asleep if somebody even just regularly driving me around. Let alone get on a train full of strangers and fall asleep. Would never happen with me, sorry. But they said these people was asleep and this nigga shot him. What was the cause? Did he get mad that they was resting? I really want to understand his motive. They said they arrested him already. I don't know how the fuck they caught him that fast, but they caught him. I'm gonna say allegedly, because who the fuck knows if they really did or not. But they got him, and they didn't say anything about a motive or anything yet on why he shot these people. But god damn, public transportation is supposed to be for, hey, you don't feel like driving, you want to save some gas, because we know gas is expensive. You know, you're supposed to be able to get on there, pay cheap. But I don't know, if you're going to pay cheap, you have to risk losing your damn life. This is insane, folks. I guess your life comes with trying to save money. That is crazy. Now, yeah, this is Chicago, but they said this was in a suburb area of Chicago. I guess they don't expect this kind of crime to happen. It's what they was trying to push off. But nigga, to me, Chicago is Chicago. Once I saw 4 people shot in Chicago, I said, oh, well, shit, that ain't nothing different, nigga. This is normal. I'm surprised it was only 4. Hey, was that proper grammar for the person that didn't like my grammar? I said 4, not 4. Again, this was a crazy ass situation. I feel sorry for those folks that lost their life. Hell, they don't even know they lost their life yet. They was asleep. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for poking jokes at this shit. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't mean no harm, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the next one.
Sir, we're the one call. Okay, they have a $15.99 special unlimited. Me and my sister both got one. And then we ordered dessert.
You called?
Yeah. We called because the man told us, because I gave a plate of shrimp to my brother. He told us we gotta pay for him eating it. That's not what they special say. If you go look at their menu, it don't tell you. That's like you eating and you give something to your sister or your friend. It don't tell you nowhere on there if you share the food. Then they charge us $15. It say unlimited.
All right.
He told us because we shared food. They charged us for every person that ate at the table. You can't do that because it don't say that.
Talking about some well, I'm telling you,
where my phone at? Because I recorded. And the girl behind us will tell you. You can't tell us if we ordering it. It don't say if this only for one person. It say $15.99 per person unlimited. It don't say $15.99.
Well, what do you think it is?
But no, sir, he told us because he ate. I gave him my plate of shrimp. He told me he charged because he seen our shrimp. You can't tell me if I don't want to eat something, then I can't give it to nobody.
You guys are trying to play the system. I get where you're coming from.
You know, but they know we wasn't.
Okay, you're paying $15.99 so 3 adults can eat the one.
It's multiple things. It's endless.
15, but I'm thinking myself.
But it's endless. It doesn't say
okay.
They limit how much you can get. It doesn't say that, though, sir. They should say that. I'm gonna be honest. If you saying that, you should say per person. It doesn't say per person. It doesn't say that.
Alcohol drink can't be
192. It doesn't say per person though. It just say 15. And my thing is, if he charged us for 3, he's trying to charge us for everybody at the table. You can't do that.
So you're trying to do the $15.99. So every single one of you eat for $15.99.
The way that says it's just $15.99 unlimited. Give you 3 options. It's one thing he tried to charge us 1, 2, and 3. Carter, stop, TT man, stop. Okay, I'll take him back in there. Just take him back in there.
$15.99 per person. It says it right there.
Okay, that's one thing. That's what I just said. And for us 3 adults.
Okay.
We ordered the kids some.
He's sitting here insulting me, talking about we're fucking savages. We should be ashamed of our fucking selves and all this. First of all, this ain't your situation to speak on. And don't say nothing to me. Because if I'm on your shit,
That's enough. Are you being warned for disorderly conduct?
I'm strong. Wait, hold on. I got the right to say what the fuck I want. He can say
if she doesn't shut up, she's going to jail.
Oh, I'm going to jail, but he just shut up. Just ain't no fucking let it go. Because guess what?
I'm telling you one more time. One more time.
Shut up. Shut up. It's not worth it, G. Shut up. Get the fuck off me. I can say what the fuck I want. If I come in there and put my shit down and he gets to talking to me crazy, I got to myself. Just please shut up. Right. You want to do all this, but you don't want to say nothing to him for disrespecting me.
Look at what you're doing.
I went in there and put my drink down. And the man he came at me. They watched him.
He wasn't yelling when he came out. Keep your voice. All right, she's going to jail. Turn around.
Please.
No, get out of my way.
Please don't do this. Don't do this. Stop. Take it to the car. Take it to the car. Please. Get him now. Get him.
Orders when I talk about one female custody.
Please, sir. Please, can I talk to you? Please,
192, female in custody.
Please. Y'all get some.
Hey. Lord, forgive my people. I'm gonna apologize to everybody. Not all my people act like this. Not all of us. But this is Tawanda and Tangerine behavior right here. No cap. Lord have mercy. Now, Tawanda, the one that was out there with the big bucket of drink, you know she was fully intoxicated. While the mama was out there talking to the cops, she should have stayed her ass in there and kept drinking those watered down drinks out of Applebee's. But bro, okay, so now I was trying to understand what was really going on. Like, the mama said, she said it at the beginning that, hey, it says per person. She did say that at the beginning, but didn't catch herself. It says per person. But did she only give, like, say she had a plate of shrimp and she gave some to the whoever else was there? Did she give something to him like, here, man, you can eat this because I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to get the next thing that's on the list and shit because it's unlimited. Now, if she did it like that and they trying to charge her a whole nother damn plate, now I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all being extra with that shit. There's no need to try to charge people for that. Well, you going to throw it away anyways. But now, if she try to take advantage or try to work the system, hey, yeah, look, we all gonna go out to eat. Only us three gonna pay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's unlimited. We gonna get our drinks. You know, when we eat, get full, we gonna pass the plate down to little Johnny Buns. And now he can eat. And when Johnny Buns get done and get full, he can pass his plate on over to Tawanda. Then when Tawanda get done and full, she give it up to Ray Ray. Now, if you doing it like that, that's definitely illegal and you're stealing. You can't do that. If you was able to prove that you paid for these other kids that was with y'all, hey, yeah, you good. Especially in my book. Man, if I'm not going to eat this shit, hell yeah, little Ray Ray can eat it. Why you tripping? But you got Tangerine or Tawanda that came out, wilding out talking about this woman. My man said some shit to her, got disrespectful. Excuse me. But we didn't hear what he said. As like the cop said, tried to tell her, like, bro, chill out. Like, no, look how you reacted and yelling out here like a goddamn animal. And old boy just walked off. And she just yelled her own self into going to jail. Because that whole video, folks, was over 20 minutes long. I definitely wasn't finna go through that whole 20 minutes with y'all like that. But if you want to check it out, just look up Applebee's fight and some shit like that. But the outcome was she did end up going to jail. And I did want to say, like, one thing I don't like, especially my people, black folks. Like, when we talking to the cops and stuff, when we trying to plead with them, can we please stop with the sir, please, sir, please, please, sir? That sounds like some straight slave time shit. Sir, please don't take her to jail, sir, sir, please. Can we stop with all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Just, you can be respectful, but don't have to sound like a slave to be respectful. But that will be it for today, folks. And I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed it. Learned how to stay away from Ray Ray, Tangerine, Tawanda, and Johnny Buns. Those are not the friends you want to have in your little bitty circle. That's why I keep my circle small as a pee hole. And that's small as fuck. So anyways, folks, till next time. Fuck with me till next time for some more breaking news for your ass. Peace.